Fine. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to welcome you to our first online meeting, everybody. I've shared my screen with you again. We've got the Erasmus Plus logo here, just to make sure that everybody knows that this project, in fact, is funded by Erasmus Plus, which is a program of the European Union aimed at education, at raising the standards of education in the whole of European Union. So it's a very important program because it is aimed at the young generation, at all the young people of Europe who are going to be the next, powers in Europe as such. So it's very important that you are prepared to run Europe well and indeed to run the world well. And hence, the subject of our project here is very important subject at this moment. This is a subject which is ecology. So how to be more ecological or indeed more aware of ecological issues in Europe. So the eco-aware us for the future of ecological European Union. This is how we should read the subject, the title of our project. Like I said, this logo is just my messing around on the computer, so this is not going to be important. I'm sure that we will have a much better logo presented by our students. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, the European flag, the European Union flag here, and various flags of Europe. We will try to find ourselves here where we are, but perhaps we'll do it on a better map. This is a better map of Europe because it's without flags at this moment, and we can point out to where we are. So first of all, let us start with Romania, because indeed this project is, hosted by Romania to a large extent. I'm only doing this presentation because Poland is first on the in alphabetical order. So this is kind of funny because letter P is the first one in the alphabet of our project countries. The project was submitted to the national agency in Romania, and in its wisdom, the National Agency of Romania granted us the funds to implement this project in 4 countries. So Romania is the main coordinator, but the other partners that we have in the project are Turkey. As you can see, we are moving all over Europe at this moment, and indeed touching on Asia, because part of Turkey is in Asia. I think larger part of Turkey is actually in Asia. So we've moved to the very far east, southeast of Europe at this moment, to Turkey. Turkey, which is, as you can all see, surrounded by some beautiful warm waters, which we do not have in Poland. The Black Sea, which you share with Romania, and the Mediterranean Sea. And now we're going to move to the other side of Europe, to the east. Sorry, to the west. I'm not very good with geography. To the west, and on the beautiful Atlantic Ocean coast, we have Portugal. You can appreciate the huge distance between us, between all the countries. And we can see that we actually have moved now very, very far. I think I may be wrong on this, but I think that Portugal is on the outer west part of Europe. I don't know if there is any further point. I'm not sure about Ireland.
No, it's Portugal. Yes, the Azores Islands. It's the west. Yes.
Well, but they're just islands, right?
Yeah,
You're
but
the
that's
mainland.
Portugal. No, but that's Portugal.
Okay, that's Portugal as well, right? And finally, we are going to move to well, I would like to say Central Europe, because Poland seems to be in the center of Europe. But in this case, we are actually the northern partner of this project, which is very funny because we are, like we said, in the center of Europe. Altogether, we've got those 4 countries, as you can see, and we have some very nice positioning of our partner countries, because we are scattered all over Europe, even touching Asia, as we said, with Turkey. So we can make some nice observations about the ecology. Okay, now, once again, looking at the title of our project and the names of our schools, and I think I will have to ask for help at this moment, because we've got some nice names that I cannot pronounce.
Yeah, I
This
can
time
do
the
that
schools
for you.
are the schools are written in alphabetical order again, but this time Portuguese school is number one. So Célia, can you please read us the name of your school?
Yes, the name is Agrupamento de Escolas de Cristelo.
Wow, sounds nice.
It's located in Cristelo, on the municipality of Paredes, district, Porto district.
Okay. Turkey, Phyllis, can you read the name of your school?
Turkey.
Of course, yes. Mareşal Mustafa Kemal Ortaokulu.
Wow.
Okay, that's even more difficult.
Yes, but it is the name of the great Turk Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. You will learn when you come to my country, yes.
Okay, and Benona, can you read the name of your school, please?
Școala gimnazială Calcan Ivan, Comuna Cochirleanca.
Wow, okay. And as you can see, Poland has the longest name, so I will try to read it without laughing.
Michael, can I read it? Can I read it?
Okay, you can, of course.
In Polish language.
Go on.
Szkoła podstawowa numer 14 z oddziałami dwujęzycznymi imienia Armii Krajowej w Tychach.
Very nice.
Very long
Okay,
name.
thank you, Tomek. It's a very long name, yes.
Eat it up with your Polish then. You say you cannot in English, good at in English, but you are good at Polish.
Well, you want me to translate what this means? Perhaps when we get later on, we can translate it. But this part here that we've got oddziałami dwujęzycznymi, this means that we have bilingual units. So we've got classes where we've got extended English. Some of the subjects are taught in English. Also, parts of them are taught in English. Okay, so we've done this bit, very difficult bit. Let's just say one more very important thing, that it is actually the Romanian school who is the main coordinator of the project. So let's give a big hand to Benona, as he is the main coordinator of the project. Okay, perhaps let's not do it online because it will be too loud and will not come up too well in the recording, but we'll do it in person. Okay, now the main points of our project, which are very important for everybody. As we've already mentioned, this is a project about ecological future of the European Union. This is just an outline of what we are if we really want to do within this project. Basically, we want to preserve the environment. This is extremely important for us, to preserve the environment for everybody, especially for you, the young generation, for the students. There were many international meetings by the powers, by the people who are in power, but in general, they've made lots of interesting resolutions and important resolutions, but not many of them have been fulfilled, which I have underlined here in red. Not many have actually been implemented, but they have contributed to finding what the problems are, and this is something that fueled our imagination when we were creating this project, when we wanted to choose a good subject for it. And this is why we decided that since the politicians are not doing enough, it is time to let the powers that be, the next generation of young people who will be once in power, you will be once ruling Europe, so to speak, maybe the world. And you will have to have ecology in your mind, otherwise we will destroy the planet. So this is why we decided to do this project. So we want to, as it says here at the bottom, the main goal of the project is to prepare you, the young people, okay, so that you will be aware of the problems that we have connected with the environment, the ecology, and how to preserve the planet, so to speak. So this is the main aim which is behind the project. And this is what we are going to deal with in the next 2 years, actually, when the project is implemented. Okay, now, I don't know what we would like to do next. We could either present, again, our countries and schools and regions, or we could, well, I can actually give the voice to the next person if you like, or if you like me, I can go first and describe Poland first. What would you like? Is anyone volunteering to describe their country, or shall I go first?
You can go first.
I can go first. Okay, since I have the power to present, I can go first. Okay.
Yes, you are more famous than us now.
Right. So let's move on to Poland only. Okay, I've got Poland on the screen. By the way, I will tell you just one very interesting thing. When I was making this map, you see that all of our flags have red in them. Do you know that this is not the same color? This red is different in all the flags. It's different color red, which I thought was impossible, but it is. So the red color.
I'm just thinking that Turkey, it's red the best. It's the best color.
That's what I thought. Yes, this is the best color.
Thank you very much.
But this is the most complicated color, actually.
Yes, it has a story I will tell you when you come to Turkey. It's the flag has a story because of that color.
Okay, we also have a story about our red color, but again, let's wait until we finally meet, all right? But the interesting thing is that, like I said, I thought it was the same color and it isn't. And when I was filling in, it turned out that no, these colors are very different. Okay, so Poland, like I said, in the middle of Europe. I will not tell you too much about Poland because I think it will be a good idea for the students to later on make a project about that, so about our individual countries. But I will tell you that our school this is Poland on close-up. It is divided into regions, voivodeships, they are called in English, and Polish województwo, and we are in this green one. This is actually, green is a bit of a funny color here because it's the most polluted one. And our town is this blue dot. The town is called Tychy. Okay, so perhaps I will show you what Tychy looks like. Well, I need to change this a little bit. So if you give me a second, I will show you what Tychy looks like. And yeah, that should work. Oh, actually, sorry, this is our school. Got the videos mixed up, but I will show you a little bit of our school. It is set in a beautiful garden. It's not material from this year, but from a year ago.
Michael, I don't see what do you present your pulpit?
You're not sharing it.
Yeah, I'm not sharing it, right? Because I can see that. Hang on a second.
I see the previous.
I'm still see our country and region and point of Tychy.
Right, I'm sorry. So perhaps I will try it again and maybe I will get it right this time. This is a bit funny because I've got two computers here and I wasn't looking at the other computer at the moment. Silly me. So we'll start with Tychy then.
Oh.
I think now you can see our beautiful lake. That's a lake.
I ran today here.
Wonderful.
Okay, that's the Paprocany Lake, which is right next to the town. It's very, very near. That's a view from the sky. It's because you can see there's a lot of green here in Tychy. And we've got lots of parks and interesting places, also high buildings, as you can see, but not higher than 13 floors. That's our aqua park or water park, and you can see the forest behind it. That's a palace in Tychy, which has been recently restored, and that's the most famous industry, the brewery in Tychy. That's the old church in Tychy and the center square in front of the church. That's at night. And you will also see this here, this is the church at night. There's another park at night. The Southern Park, as it says here. I didn't know it was called that. In a moment, yes, we will see that there are lots of green areas, and also Tychy has a lot of ponds, as you can see, which are inside the town. Right, that's what it looks like. And this is our school, which this is from 2 years, no, so sorry, from last year. This was during our school feet. There is quite a lot of people here. This was a Saturday in May, and a lot of people were actually present. There are some nice games there, and when you come to Poland, you will see how nice our school is. Perhaps just to give you a short glimpse of this fine building that we have here, which doesn't look very well in pictures, but we also have something really interesting in our building, and that is a shelter, a war shelter, which is yeah, that was a competition for kids.
Sport.
But like I was saying, we have a shelter underneath our school building, where we now have a museum. It's a museum that's the museum, right, of 1939. Okay, this is actually shot, this part is shot in black and white, and we have some nice memorabilia there. And again, this is something which is of the home army nature, so to speak, because this is the name of our school. So this is the museum which we have in the basement of our school. This is, I'm sure that our deputy head teacher will like to give you a lecture there when you come to Poland. And lots of interesting stuff. And finally, I'm going to skip a little bit because I don't want to make it too boring. I will show you how our students from a few years ago have been experimenting with film. It's just some place here. And that's this is our film that the students made when they were experimenting with cameras and other stuff, as you can see. So we're a school which has a lot of fun in it. Okay, I think I will leave you at that. I think that's more or less everything I have time for. I think I've extended this, I've made this a little bit too long, haven't I? Sorry, that's me just going along too long. Right, I will stop sharing my screen now and hand over control to the next person who would like to, who would like to present. So any volunteers?
I have no video because my colleague who was going to make it has become sick and he didn't make it. I have one old video though, if you want to see it.
Shall I give you control then, Celia?
Maybe. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will give you control now. I have to make you hosts, right?
Okay.
So
I will share from Facebook because I haven't the video.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
You've got control.
Mhm. I guess can you see?
No.
Yes, we can, but
Yes.
No?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes? Okay. Then that's a video from our school. No? Oh, wait a second.
Garantindo o direito a uma justa e efetiva igualdade de oportunidades no acesso e sucessos escolares. O agrupamento de escolas de Restelo tem, a partir do ano letivo 2020-2021, a convicção de que aquele direito será agora plenamente conseguido. O desejo, há tanto perseguido, de concretizar os 12 anos de escolaridade com igualdade de oportunidades até ao 12º ano é uma realidade. À comunidade educativa, o meu muito obrigado. Preparados para mais este desafio, continuaremos a trabalhar para melhorar as nossas escolas, desenvolver as estratégias mais adequadas a cada problema e garantir os recursos tecnológicos aos nossos alunos próprios de uma escola do século XXI. Arregacemos mangas e colocaremos mais este marco na história das nossas crianças e jovens. E façamos deste desafio de alargamento ao ensino secundário a oportunidade de continuar a zelar por um ensino público de excelência a que nos temos habituado. Seja bem-vinda à Escola Básica e Secundária de Cristelo.
Okay, that's all I have to share. Let me. Oh,
thank you very much. It was wonderful, Celia.
how can I
Can
stop
I go on
sharing?
now? Do we have time?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. And now, actually, I have a video to show you, but before that, I want to talk about my country and my city.
I'm
And-
sorry, just to interrupt you for a second. Do you have the host now?
Which host?
Are you the host of
no, I have to give you
Yeah,
permission.
so exactly, because you won't be able to present if you're not
Yes.
host.
Okay.
Okay.
And now in the meeting, I have my headmaster, Mr. Fikret Budak, and my vice headmasters, Mr. Selçuk Yetik and Mr. İlhami İnanlı. And also I have the art teacher who helps me during the logo competition, Mrs. Handan Yücel, and I have our PE teacher, Rıfkı Ekenler, in the meeting, and I have 17 students. They will say hello to you all. But I cannot share the screen still. Can you give me
Yes,
permission, please? Yes, now
I
I
gave
can.
you permission.
Okay,
Yes.
now I can. This is my screen. Give me 1 second.
We can see it.
Yes, you see it. Okay. Now, actually, I will show you from the internet. As you see, this is the Turkey map. We are here in the Central Anatolia region. As Mike stated in the beginning of the meeting, our country is surrounded by seas. It's a bit like a peninsula. And in the northern part, we have 10 minutes, okay. In the northern part, we have Black Sea. And here we have an interior sea called Marmara Sea. And here we have the Aegean Sea. And here is the Mediterranean. And this is Cyprus, you know, half of it is our second land. And as you see, half of our land, not half, but a little part of our lands are in the European region, this part. Actually, we have 2 cities which has land both in Europe and in Asia. It is Istanbul and Çanakkale. And I won't tell you more about that because I want to show the other things. Just give me 1 second. And here I will show you, actually in our next meeting, I will show you the video of our city, but here I will tell you a little bit. This is a famous tomb. I think in 2007, UNESCO announced the year, Mevlana year, and this is the tomb of a Turkish philosopher, Mevlana, and some of you know him as Rumi. He has famous quotes and he's a philosopher. And these are famous mosques and museums, some of, because we have lots of here, because Konya was once the capital city of Selçuklu Empire. You know, we are now the Turkish Republic. Before that, we were the Ottoman Empire, and before that, we were the Selçuklu Empire. And Konya was the capital of that empire. And here is a very nice region with a small river, and we have everywhere lakes and rivers like this, and we have pools. Actually, we have very nice transportation opportunities like tramways and so on. And that's it about Konya. But now I want you to watch our school video. Actually, I would like to tell you by turning down the volume, but I wrote the titles. It's better you read and watch, okay? This is our school. Just give me 1 second, I will start again. Okay. Thank you for your patience, but I want to add something. The music you hear behind. Sorry. I think another video started. The music you heard at the behind of the video is from our famous singer. His name is Barış Manço, and he's actually called as the national singer. And I will prepare something with my students to show you also. Thank you very much.
Okay, can we perhaps now just say one more thing, because we are running out of time for this meeting. Zoom will disconnect us in 2 minutes, if I'm correct, in 2 minutes. So we will reconnect on the same link. Okay, we will reconnect on the same link and continue our meeting in just a second. All right. So perhaps we should actually disconnect at this moment, because there's no point of starting the next presentation and reconnect in 1 minute time. Okay.
Okay.
So see you in 1 minute.
Okay. 1 dakika içinde tekrar bağlanıyoruz çocuklar. See you.